As the U.S. grapples with a more combative China, economically, politically, militarily, one small island says it's already fighting those battles on the front line, Taiwan, about 100 miles off China's coast.
Madam President, good to see you.
Yes.
Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen sat down with CNN for an exclusive interview. The threat from China was top of mind.
China's ambitions and aggression are not just targeting Taiwan, but also other countries in the region or even worldwide.
Taiwan is a vibrant democracy of 23 million people and a close U.S. ally, self-governed for 7 decades. But Beijing still considers it a part of its territory to be retaken by force if necessary. And since he took office, analysts say Chinese President Xi Jinping has increased military drills near the island.
The military threats China poses on Taiwan grow every day.
The threats faced here could increasingly reflect what the U.S. might see from Beijing. Tsai's government says China might have meddled in Taiwan's elections last year, not unlike what American officials say Russia did to the U.S. in 2016. Beijing denies that. The Trump administration believes China could do the same thing to the U.S. in 2020. And then there's Huawei, the Chinese tech giant that critics allege has close links to the government. Huawei denies that. The U.S. now says the company is a national security threat. Tsai says Taiwan has already done something about it.
We have placed restrictions on the use of Huawei equipment in government agencies and other highly sensitive institutions.
But Taiwan is most concerned about China's powerful army. A nationalistic drumbeat from Beijing means speculation about China invading Taiwan went from a far-off notion to a scenario real enough that we're talking logistics.
After withstanding the first wave of Chinese attacks ourselves, the rest of the world would stand up to exert strong pressure on China.
Despite having no formal diplomatic ties since 1979, the U.S. has sold billions of dollars worth of weapons to Taiwan. In a recent op-ed, Senator Marco Rubio said China is the, quote, geopolitical challenge of this century for the U.S. For Taiwan, the future the senator talks about is right now, and Taipei's message is clear. What happens here, what happens to this democracy, could happen to others.
If it's Taiwan today, people should ask, who's next? Any country in the region. If it no longer wants to submit to the will of China, they will face similar military threats.
Matt Rivers, CNN, Taipei.